Should be left in the past.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
I don't remember which one was the one at the
For
beginning
2
that got angry
years,
at her.
we have been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of Sun King Avad.
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold
the...
your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for a blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja.
Oh, am I your sister? Because that'd be kind of funny.
Is dead. 2 years.
It's not quite to the proving yet.
Who
We're in the
killed
area where it's going to start, but it hasn't actually
14th.
started yet.
Not because he lusted for
I mean, he
power,
kinda got
but
red hair.
because someone had to put an
Brown
end to his
red.
father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora,
Cursed cards are honored
on the
guests.
eve of your proving, know the
Unknown
Karja
devices.
stand with you,
What's that
as
mean?
the sun's
mother
light
forget them and all their
frames the
wisdom.
stoutest trees.
He's
As
wearing a
those
focus,
you have
just like
nurtured
mine.
take their places among your braves. We join your
Where did you find
praise
a focus?
that they will stand tall.
You're the
in
only other
Sasha.
person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not.
That's interesting.
If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa.
That's a little weird.
Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that she's, like, not actually Nora, like, origin-wise. Maybe that's why they don't like her. I know that at the beginning it said something about, like, something about her birth is what made her an outcast in the first place. So, and they said that they've only been in good graces with the Karja for 2 years, I think the lady said. So, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it turned out that that's why they hate her, is because of that. Maybe.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be.
The vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life takers and machine breakers to a one. They might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous.
I don't
Well,
like
he
you.
scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
The audio is like very, I don't know if it's just because it's slow or whatever, but every once in a while the audio gets out of sync with the actual like mouth movements.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was in war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
Well,
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the sun god, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice.
right? I didn't realize
My
it'd been that
sister
long
among them.
already.
The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
It'd be interesting if it opened up that much.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed.
I'm gonna just get all the information I can, so.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Somebody's been building those machines. That's kind of what it sounds like. It's hard to really tell.
You said the machines have been
Either
getting
that
more
or
dangerous every year.
something.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
I don't know.
First
I mean, it would make sense. They'd have to be getting built by
I'm
somebody,
sorry,
but
Just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the
Programming,
derangement
sure,
starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk.
usually when like real life
If that
animals
wasn't
do
bad
that,
enough,
then there's something
entirely
wrong with
new
them.
kinds of machines start showing up.
Rabies or something.
Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest.
Like this.
We're good at 3 things. Arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries. Warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
See, that's not blanked out. As if I didn't ask it.
Just how big is
I
Meridian?
might click on it again
What's it
and
like?
just see what else pops up.
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire,
So,
like a
very
blade
advanced.
thrust into the sky, reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
You just need to stop flirting. It's just weird.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15,
Okay.
20 years ago, the machines were when a hunter came, so it
Yeah,
was
it's the
harder
same
than
thing.
the
Okay.
now when a few more, if that wasn't
Glad I
bad
can
enough.
skip
Like the
through
sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows.
Okay.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
So,
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
he's a little strange.
What the Karja did to our tribe? All Mother, give me strength.
Alright, where am I going? Down there? Sorry, excuse me.
High Matriarch.
I don't believe in roads. Yeah, no, seriously, I'm just like, dude, you're a little strange. You get upset because she's asking questions about your friend.
We'll start the blessing when all
that's
aspirants are in place.
Sounds super dumb. Where am I going? Am I? Okay. Hello.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Aw. See, she's a nice lady.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
its
why she had to
flame.
make it. Unless she really is your mom. Where we're going, we don't need roads. I mean... Oh, I don't know. She's really doing this for herself because she wants answers. She's not doing it for Rost. She doesn't know her mom, so she's not really doing it for her mom. Although she wants answers about her mom. I'm gonna click on doing it for myself, I guess.
This is for me. For all I did to make it
I don't
here.
know. That seems like
And
the
the
most
answers
accurate.
I'll get after I win the proving.
Don't get all jumpy.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the
Very
wind,
much.
sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the
That dude
chain
that's just walking
of
through the middle
love.
of them. I'm pretty sure his pathing just got messed up. That's pretty. The floating lights.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
The outcast might surprise us.
Who the what where? Who the what a where the?
Of course,
Move
Lost is gonna
out the
win.
way.
Just look at him.
Hello,
Hello.
Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've
you
never
find
seen
the
anyone
thingy?
else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
How did
In a
you know
ruin
that that's what it's
north of
called?
the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do.
Excuse me.
Go to those places for answers. Not me.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
You sound like you're getting angry.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned.
almost-
Happens all the time.
Almost like the two, like when she got close, it, like the two interacted, but he said it happens all the time, so probably not.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Yes.
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
It seems like something she would do
I'm
for
a
sure.
plain-hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't.
Pretty sure
You should
he saw something.
try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Perhaps the Karja have come to make amends. I won't deny them the chance. I remember seeing you as a child.
No roads. Ouch. Okay, so maybe I should have taken a road that time. My bad. Figured she'd roll, but it was just deep enough that the roll didn't happen. I'm sorry, Aloy. Ooh, I can craft. Might as well. So I'm full up on everything else. Okay. Ah! Don't get jumpy with me. Person.
Not like you'd rather be working.
So now that I'm actually in here, they're like talking to me and stuff.
Motherless chuff.
Punch him.
What did you say?
Slap him.
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Why would you want to be a part of this trial? I get that you want answers.
Oh, this is the bedhouse? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
You deserve that. Seriously.
Well,
deserve
well. Look
It's a
who's
good
come
comeback.
in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see
Oh,
you've
hey,
still got a
yeah.
scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
I don't remember
You can
where
be a
it-
real lard sometimes, boss.
where-
Cut it
where-
out.
I don't even know. I remember that, but I don't see the scar. Fight with him. Fight with him.
We saw you talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh? Aw, you even try to dress
His
like a real
voice
Nora.
sounds horrible.
Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Which option is gonna let me fist fight him? I'm not gonna lie. I kinda wanna punch him. I don't want to sound overconfident because that just makes you sound, you know, whatever. And then that sounds condescending. Call him out.
You can
Call him
sense
out.
it. You already know you're gonna lose.
So that
I've
makes you
trained all my
sound
life for the proving.
self-confident
I'm not
without
afraid
being
of
a-
you.
but-
I'm not afraid of anything.
Really? Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make
Slap
me
him.
stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, he hit her in the head.
Yeah, right.
Right there.
This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
I'm gonna
Oh, are
save
you gonna
life
shut your
at some
mouth?
point and then you're
Because
gonna
that would be a
stop.
surprise.
Guarantee it.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right.
She's very
I
confident
am going
too.
to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that.
I like you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm
You're
gonna get some
confident, but you're
sleep.
not a
I
butthole.
plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow.
She makes it a friendly competition
Your bunk's
type
right there when
sounding
you
thing
want it.
rather than
Okay.
I'm gonna beat
Thanks.
you because I don't like you. I like that.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Why is your hand going through your leg? Hate it. It's too soft. Not bad. Well, you'd probably be so used to sleeping by yourself or with at least one other person in the building because Rost, so you'd probably hate it. But you also really, really, really want other people to interact with, so it probably would be the most realistic option. But what do you think I should pick? Because honestly, I think it'd be between hate it and not bad.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do.
So
Get some
now they
rest.
can legally talk to her. See, I'm not sure like how this works though, because even if she doesn't win, if she finishes the proving, does that still get her accepted into the tribe or not? I think it does, but I think that Okay, you're being jumpy again. I think winning it is to some extent what she wants to do, because that's what's going to get her answers about her mom and everything else, and why she was an outcast in the first place from infancy. It's so jumpy on certain parts, like the animated stuff, cutscenes. Why would you let her go first if you're just gonna cut ahead? I hope you slip. Die before the proving even starts.
Braves! Ready yourselves!
What will it take to get you out of here?
I'm gonna slap you next.